I just heard him in.
There's something standing behind her.
Is there?
It's entirely black.
I heard like wind. I didn't hear someone talking. I know
I
it's
think
windy
she heard
outside.
a voice.
Okay.
And that's what the camera picked up. But there's like, I don't know, she like replayed that and there's like this black tall thing behind her.
That's horrifying.
Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm Em.
And I'm Lip. And we're your meta PsycKicks.
So today we are doing another reaction video, which is a little bit Inception weird whatever, because we're reacting to A Real Medium Investigates the Conjuring House Alone. This is our good friend Amanda, and this was just so happened to be filmed right after we left the Conjuring House, because she said that she needed to do things alone for the channel because Mackie wasn't there, so Mackie was gonna do the Whaley house by herself and Amanda was gonna do the Conjuring House by herself. And personally, I think she got the bad half of the deal. Because I think she goes into the basement by herself too, which is interesting.
Well, I'm excited to see what happened after we left.
So this is the video of what happened after we left the Conjuring House, because we did a collaboration with Amanda from Mackie and Amanda. So go check out that video, but check out what happened after in this one.
We are at the infamous Conjuring House. I'll never forget, they walked into the morning room and there was sand all over the floor and my name was written in the sand.
I'm speechless. That's insane.
This bed behind me would lift up into the air, levitate, and violently shake back and forth. The door just opened. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Amanda Ray. This is Tyler Ray.
I'm Tyler Ray.
That's so funny. I never thought I could say that. Same last name. Just came to me.
Super crazy.
Middle name, whatever. Whatever it is. I'm so glad you're here because I'm terrified to be here alone.
I'm excited to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Are you really?
You know, as exciting as it can be.
I understand that because we are at the infamous Conjuring House, which inspired the most successful horror movie franchise possibly in the world, the Conjuring House series. There's multiple movies, 3 different Conjuring movies. Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, The Devil Made Me Do It, there's the Nuns, there's the Annabelle doll movies.
It's got to be one of the longest franchises.
Oh, easily. And I think a lot of that is because of not only the violent haunting that took place in this home for the Perrin family, those owners, but every owner following it. What brought this case so much notoriety is the psychic and the demonologist who came.
Do you see the woman standing next to her?
No, I see a man.
Oh. Who's the man?
I don't know.
Does he look
He doesn't look
old-timey?
like an Arnold dude.
No, he doesn't?
No, he's got like a mustache and like a shotgun. And his hair's white.
That's really fun.
And he's like medium build. And he talks really funny.
Does he have like a twang?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Is he from the railroad?
He said no.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Huh. Interesting. That's fun. No, there's a woman that has dark hair standing next to her. I don't know who she is though. And then there was like...
Is it Abigail?
I don't know. Her hair's down. I feel like she's more of a scary representation of things than a real
so
person.
she's just a dark entity?
Yeah. She looks like a person though, but she has like nothing behind her eyes. Almost like a mannequin. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
How you think a mannequin's a person and you look at it and you're like, oh wait, that's just a mannequin.
What does she have to say? Why is she there? To do the devil's bidding?
The devil's bidding, stop. Yeah, I would say so.
I just think it's interesting that you described her as a woman and then was like,
Well, I'm trying to
and I was
look...
like, ah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So, which one is it?
No, I don't think she's a real woman.
Okay,
She
great.
looks like a mannequin. I feel like she's gonna be the thing that makes a lot of bumpy noises. She says, there's like...
poltergeist.
Yeah, poltergeisty things. And there was also a dog that walked in. That's all. He came from around the corner by the stairs.
Came and played a part trying to help clear the home. Ed and Lorraine Warren. There's a few things that I definitely want to get to the bottom of. Specifically, and you know this one, the birthing room upstairs.
Oh, definitely.
When Sam and Colby came here alone, I'll never forget this because I was happily filming in the Roosevelt in Los Angeles and I got a phone call from them. So I answered the FaceTime and I'll never forget, they walked into the morning room and there was sand all over the floor and my name was written in the sand. My name and one other, Scott. And the only thing that me and Scott have in common is we were the only two mediums at the time that Sam and Colby had ever worked with. I'd like to think that a staff member maybe wrote our names in the sand, but there was no footsteps leading up to it, and it was in the middle of the sand.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a mystery.
Something I want to get to the bottom of, I have had a psychic tell me.
I don't think it was paranormally written there.
Yeah, it looks like a finger. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think someone else wrote it in there because they heard about her. I don't know that it was a staff member necessarily. It might have been someone that investigated because obviously people know that she went there. Obviously people know what mediums Sam and Colby worked with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there was a soul telling them that it happened, that they were watching it happen, but I don't think a soul did it.
Yeah.
So
I'll agree with that.
They tell me that it was a spirit, it was not a person. So I would just like to validate that and know what spirit exactly it was and hit a couple more places while we're here.
Say we get after it.
I'm scared. We're in the first bedroom. Belonged to the two oldest daughters, I believe, Nancy and Christine. They didn't really have too many experiences in here that I know of, but I do believe that this right here, one of these two, is the window that Sam and Colby caught that figure of a boy that we had taken a picture of on a camera in an earlier Conjuring video. I can't breathe up here. I'm just gonna get out of here. That empty rocking chair. And head straight for there. There was definitely something in that mirror with me when I was walking in.
it wasn't a good thing.
I hate this closet. Why do these exist? Those were not there before. Like animals. But maybe they're now. Well, this right here, this middle bedroom, they say is the most haunted room in the house. It was Cindy and April's room, I believe, and this is where the most violent hauntings took place for the children. Angela and her mom, Carolyn, were tormented the most out of anyone in the family by this entity that haunted the home. But in this room, I can't imagine, because I grew up in a haunted house myself, every morning at either 5:15 or 6:15 a.m., this bed behind me would lift up into the air, levitate, I don't know, it was this exact bed, and violently shake back and forth. Well, she was surrounded by people who were chanting at her that there were 7 dead soldiers in the wall. Let that sink in for a minute. And while that is, dead person in the door behind me, gonna ignore that because they just walked in the room with me. They were a white figure.
Do you see them?
A man?
Yeah.
He was like, she's in the way. He's just doing things.
Yeah, he's thinner. He's probably in his 50s. He had dark hair and he has facial hair.
I didn't see him that fast. I saw the back of him, but that makes sense. Why not?
Yeah, I feel like he's one of the Arnolds.
He's just grumpy.
Yeah, he has a lot of animosity towards something.
That's okay. He's allowed to be grumpy.
I feel like he's angry because she's about to stir stuff up. I don't know. That's what he says.
Makes sense. It's easy to do. Because we talk about how the Conjuring House is on the ley lines, so it's not just the souls and the fact that it's really old, it's that it has a lot of energy anyways.
Well, it just reflects your energy back, so she's gonna be scared because she's in here alone, so he's like, this is dumb.
No,
You
she's
shouldn't
got
do
Tyler.
I don't know, I feel like Tyler leaves at some point. But he's like, this is dumb, she shouldn't be in here alone, especially because she like can see things. It's easy to manipulate her.
Yeah, the Conjuring House is no
So
joke.
he's kind of annoyed by it because he's like, this isn't safe.
Figure probably about the same height, if not a little bit taller than me. Felt womanly. Just want to share because when I get into an Estes method, I want to ask who that was. The bed violently shaking is not the only notable haunting in here. Many paranormal investigators have laid on this bed, closed their eyes, and they say if you lay there for long enough, dead man behind me, that you almost go into this kind of trance and you're able to hear, see, feel things. So a lot of people will do that in the Estes method. Fortunately, I'm alone. I cannot do that. But I will lay on the bed in the dark and I will see what happens, even though I don't want to. This is one of the very first haunted locations that I really went to that was major. And I came with Sam, Colby, and it was me, Kat, and Stas all sitting together. Colby was maybe on the bed, Sam was standing up, and they'd handed me the thermal camera, which if you don't know what a thermal camera is, it takes pictures of thermal detection. So warmer will be red and colder will be blue, green, that kind of stuff. But it's so you can see temperatures and living people. Well, I was looking in this doorway right behind me and I saw with my eyes a little boy, and then I picked up the thermal imaging camera and I looked through and there was no boy on the camera. And I dropped the camera and looked up and he was there. Put it up, finally I snapped the picture, and when the picture developed slowly you could see the little boy pop up, and that is to date one of the craziest things I have ever captured. So that was in this room in the Conjuring House, and I think being here alone is definitely gonna stir some things up and maybe bring some more things out.
The bed method.
No, it's 5:16 now, but at 5 something in the morning is always when this bed would shake. So I'm going to leave the light on so you can see me. I'll cover my face with a pillowcase or something so I'm in the dark. I don't even know what a good time amount is. Maybe I'll just do a stopwatch and see how long I can last. Oh, I'm gonna set up.
Do you think the bed shaking is from that little skittery entity that we talked to? Remember when we did the reaction video at the Conjuring House and he said that he wakes people up? I think we talked about it with her
sometimes
when we were at the Conjuring House.
I feel like he's the energy of why that happens, but I don't think it's always just him.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I figured.
Yeah, because I don't know. He says that he's the energy that causes like the bump in the night, but they would see things.
Yeah.
So
there's
I think
more
there's
to it
more
than
than just
him.
one entity doing it.
Okay, no, I get it. I agree. I just wanted to say, I was like, I feel like he's one of them, but I don't know if he's the one that does it all the time. Okay.
I'm gonna set up some other equipment too for you guys, just so while I'm living in ignorant bliss, you can see if anything is on the bed next to me. Actually, I immediately regret that I'm setting these down. I'm gonna set up a music box also. This is so silly, and maybe it won't work, who knows? But I ended up getting this oil, protection oil. I figured it can't hurt. Hopefully it will help. Like rubbing that all over. Might as well take a bath in this. I just heard a man downstairs. Swear. On everything. Swear. I hope I didn't hear Amanda.
There's something standing behind her.
Is there?
It's entirely black.
I heard like wind. I didn't hear someone talking. I know
I
it's
think she
windy
heard
outside.
a voice,
Okay.
and that's what the camera picked up.
Okay. I didn't hear a voice though. I heard like a.
Because that's what the camera picked up, is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
So I think she heard a voice. the camera just didn't pick it up.
Okay.
Plus she thought it was downstairs.
Interesting.
But there's like, I don't know, she like replayed that and there's like this black tall thing behind her.
That's horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very masculine presenting, but it's not a man.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like men make her uncomfortable. So that's why it's presenting like a very ominous, tall, scary dude.
It's picking up something that she could be afraid of. Like the Conjuring House does.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And downstairs. This music box that I want to set up, having a hard time if I want to set
That's
it
my
up
music
facing
box.
this way or this. No, I'm not. Just gonna set it this way because there's staircases on both ends. But this is the room where I caught the little boy in. I'm pointing it this way. And this is the room where we did the taps method. Sam, Colby, me, Satori, and oh my gosh, his name just slipped my mind. He's amazing. Cody and Satori? Yeah, maybe. Amazing. You're gonna know. I'm gonna point it facing this way. And if this thing goes off, I'm gonna be able to hear it. So that's gonna make me uncomfortable. At least the other ones I just see. Okay. That's it, calibrating. Anything from that point on is spooky. These are wooden blocks, like children's blocks. So I'm gonna just prop this up using that. Hopefully you can see that. If not, no harm, no foul. Let me see if this might go off, but I'm gonna see if there's a blindfold in here I could steal. It did go off. Okay, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. I was in here. I was in here. Oh, well, at least I turned around and I got to see the blankets that I can cover my eyes with. I'm gonna restart this clip. I hope I can use these. What if they're dirty? No, it's fine. Hit this like button. What if these are dirty? Okay, this will go off because I'm gonna sit down. Okay. I already feel like I hear somebody walking up the steps on the right side bedroom.
Is there something under the bed?
Someone just said always.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, am I seeing things or is it actually there? I don't know. We've just gone there. I feel like we've gone to the Conjuring House 1,000 times, and I know we've only been there twice, but it feels like so much more than that. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to cause anything in the video, but it's just like right in the video, like the corner right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bedroom. And I feel like somebody just came into the room. It's like a pressure on my chest. Now I feel like there are two people in here. I feel like one came from that direction and one came from that first one there. The first one felt very young, a young presence. I have no idea who this is on this side. Also feels like someone is lightly brushing my ankle. If there are any spirits in here, or any spirits upstairs in this Conjuring House, could you make a knock, a tap, a noise of some sort? Okay, I feel like I just heard something downstairs. That was you at the bottom of the stairs. Can you come up? There's someone in here. I can literally hear like them breathing next to my ear.
Do you think that's the scary lady?
The succubus thing?
No, the lady at the beginning of the video that I was
that's
talking
what
about.
you're talking about.
Because I feel like she's gonna do something. Because I see, like, there were, like, the people, like, touching her. They're telling me that. But, like, the woman is just freaking me out. The not woman.
Still cannot breathe. Just an update. Thought it would pass. If there's anyone in here with me, I have 2 cat balls set down on either side of the bed. Could you come up and set one of those off? I hear it. You can sit down on the bed, don't touch me. You know, you have a habit of grabbing people. Are you just pacing around the bed? Again, 2 cat balls on either side. You can set them off. Any point. They'll light up and it'll just let people know that you're here with me. God, this is so scary in the dark. I heard growling. I know that this was daycare. In fact, there's a chalkboard in the next room. I feel like I could hear someone in the next room on the chalkboard, which I know sounds crazy. Could you set off either of these cat balls? I'm only gonna stay about 1 more minute laying down in the dark like this because I'm about to panic.
Calmly says it.
So the next 60 seconds is your chance. I'll stay completely silent. Now's your chance. Speak into the camera on the table over there. Or set off these devices. Make knocks, taps, anything. Just don't touch me. Fifteen more seconds. That was terrifying. That was terrifying. Okay, one of the things they say is that you can feel somebody laying down on the bed next to you, which I never felt, but I did hear, and I felt like I could almost feel, it's an old house, so you can feel the floor creaking. I felt like, okay, I'm glad both these were on, don't know if they went off. Glad I won't know until later. But they say that you can feel somebody lay down in the bed with you. Well, I didn't feel that. You can hear people walking around, and because the house is so old, you can almost feel the floor creaking. Never heard the music box go off, so I'm gonna say no one came in from that side, but definitely heard the first person come in from over here, like, and enter the room. Wish me luck. The first room that we're gonna start out in for this video tie is the birthing room. Just because of what happened there last time, and I've never done a full investigation in there, so I feel like this could be pretty gnarly, and maybe we can get some answers on why my name was written in the sand, what they wanted, or what we can do. Did you see the video of that happening?
Yeah, no, I remember when you showed it to me and that was just insane. Almost as insane as these stairs.
No, aren't they scary?
They're so scary.
This whole place is terrifying.
It's not what I would want my bedrooms to look like.
I heard whispering down there.
Yeah, I saw someone too. I was like, ugh. I think it's the woman that you're talking about.
The knot woman?
The one with dead eyes.
Yeah.
She's in like a white gown.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like curly brown hair. I thought you said it was straight.
Well, I mean, the Conjuring House makes you see whatever you're scared of. For me, it's straight hair. I think she has a white gown on, but it's black over the top of it. Like the undergown would be white.
Yeah.
But she's weird. She's just like the thing that's like staring at you menacingly.
Well, this is the birthing room. I already can't breathe over here.
I know, I'm a little nervous.
I just want to preface the fact that if you go into the birthing room, the house is so old that there's just giant nails sticking down from the ceiling everywhere. So, like, the ceiling itself is already really, really small. So if you get scared and, like, jump up, you're gonna literally bulk your head with all these nails. It's terrifying. That's why I don't go in there.
You ever been in there?
No, you and Russell decided to have a fun time in there, but I was like, I'm not going in there because
That's cool.
if I fall down, I'm gonna get hurt. They're like in the sides of the walls, in the roof.
Well, if you
and
fall
it's
down,
tiny.
you probably wouldn't get hurt. It's the opposite that would happen. You have to stand up.
Exactly. I mean, if you
falling down,
but if you fall to the left or
just
the right,
stand up.
dude, unsafe.
Nah,
Unsafe.
it's fine. That's why you sign
Everything
a
in the
waiver.
house is just so small
That's
and
new.
uncomfortable. What is that? Oh my gosh.
Like a little offering
There's a
table.
can
Can't
of
see
Zen.
anything in there.
Or-
They're doing puzzles.
Oh, it's freezing in here.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
Oh, watch your head. Lots of nails.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. Alright.
So the birthing room, like we said, this used to be covered in sand, and all of a sudden the last time that Sam and Colby and I came back, the sand was completely cleared out.
Was there any reason for that?
Not that we knew of, no. I think it might have been, and this could be wrong, but in between selling the house, so it went from the Heinzen family, like Corey and his wife, to the new owners, who I haven't met yet.
I see.
So maybe that has something to do with it. New caretakers, who knows? But for whatever reason, when they came back, and this room's not used, as you can see.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe storage, but everything that's in here right now has been in here for a while. Look, there must have been a fire in the attic. So, since that day that Sam and Colby called me, I have been wondering why my name was here. And Sam and Colby and I have kind of been going off the basis of, because of those 7 dead soldiers that have been buried in the walls, they needed help to cross over. So that was what we were working on, but being here completely, like just the two of us, I feel like using a spirit box, maybe we just ask them what they want.
Yeah, I feel like asking a question is definitely the best way to get an answer.
I'm gonna set up the flashlight. Okay, if I can see that. I'm just gonna ask. If there's a spirit here who's able to manipulate this, can you turn it off, please? All the way off? I wasn't even sure I had it in the right spot.
Do you see a little girl? She's dark hair. I think she's one of the Arnolds. She looks like she's 6 or 7.
Is her name Olive?
I don't know. I don't get names.
I was just asking her. I don't think
What
it
does
is.
she
I
say?
think Olive has darker or lighter colored hair.
Oh, you're talking about the one from the tour? You told me that girl was blonde.
Mm-hmm. I know, that's what I was asking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to make conversation. I don't think it's Olive though. That's why I was asking you. She might be one of the I think she's one of the Arnolds too. But I was like trying to figure out who was talking. I feel like there's a boy and a woman around her too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't know if it's just one person. It's hard for me to focus.
I see a little girl. I think the little girl touched the flashlight.
Okay.
She has like half her hair up in a bow, and it's dark.
That's cute. I'm excited to see what they say about it because I don't think a ghost wrote it in the sand either.
Oh no.
So I don't want to like ruin Amanda's fun. So.
Yeah, I'm speechless. That's insane.
Well, I'd say something is definitely here with us. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn on the spirit box. We're just gonna see what we can get. I'm gonna say stuff out loud too that might not come through on the spirit box, and if I say it out loud with my hand up, it's me, not the spirit box.
Definitely.
But anything you hear, like, say out loud, feel free.
Totally.
And anything you guys hear that we don't make out, put in the comments below, because I will watch this footage back over and over. The flashlight turned on right when we turned the spirit box on. Hello? Who remembers how bad it was? Lots of them.
Yeah. Something about I can
Yeah.
remember.
A conversation. We just want to have a conversation with you. Maybe.
Oh, there's a woman behind her that's with the girl, the little girl.
Okay.
She's the one that's using spirit box now. She like pulled a little girl away.
Is she like in her 20s? Does she look like she's in her 20s?
She looks like 30 or 40. She has like short hair,
Okay.
and it's also dark. I think she might be like a midwife or something, because I don't think she's like related to the little girl.
Mm.
She's just like nannying her.
That's cool.
So
Maybe one of you could come through at a time. Can you do that? Can you designate someone?
I can.
Yeah. Alright, you that sounded like a woman too, huh?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Kids.
Kids.
There were this was the boarding room. I was gonna say, do you know what this room was used for? Kids. And it was a school. Like a
Wow.
daycare. Did you stay here at this house? I have before. Isolated. Have you been in this room that we're in before?
600 or 6 times.
Uh-huh. Or 1600s, which is when the house was built.
Interesting.
Did you give birth here? Dead? Revenge? Her? Revenge?
Sure.
Avenge her? Amanda? Did you just say my name?
It sounded like Mandy to me.
Uh-huh. Did you just say my name? You were listening.
Is this room special to you?
We died in here. That's it. No, it's not at all. It's bad.
Do you know who Amanda is?
We do. Did somebody here write my name in the sand? It sounds different. What did that say? When I was here? When...
Oh yeah? Let me tell you this.
Yeah. It's not something you should talk about in a man's voice. That was so quiet but so clear. Goodbye?
Goodbye.
Do you not want to talk to us? sounds different. Corrupted, almost. I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on because that was really weird. It's never sounded like that. Are you still here with us? Present?
I heard you're expensive.
You're expensive. It's true.
But yes.
I heard me. Do you know about my name being written in this sand? You are what?
I don't know, but the last one said, I don't know. It's definitely two people. One younger, one with a deeper voice.
Can we have one of you speak at a time, please?
What is this?
Okay. It's me. What about you? This flashlight. Amanda, that one was clear. And a man's voice. And it was the soldiers.
Was it?
That's what we came to the conclusion of.
Well.
Do you... So it was the soldiers. I heard it was me, but me. Can you tell me your name?
Lewis.
I heard that too. Lewis, were you a soldier? I heard demon, get out.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll leave. Do not follow us.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little afraid to go down with the lights off. So I'm gonna turn them on while I head down to get set up. Oh God. And then I'll turn them off, I guess. Or try. I'm gonna turn this brightness up for sure. I have to get this out of the way first, right?